Okay, so boom, that time G-Body decided to go way to the cat club on his own will because he was waiting on his final decision to come back and he thought he was going home. How I end up really getting cool with this brother is because funny folk were cool with him. So I got to go down here and holler at the PC one day. I come out of the cell. I go down there. Hey, funny folk. Hey, let me holler at you real quick, bro. Oh, come on in, bro. Come on in, bro. I popped it up. Boom. Man, bless his cell. I see Trey. That's what I'm gonna call him in this store. He, what's up, folks? What you got going on? I said, man, I ain't doing nothing. Just need to holler at my guy real quick. He said, you need me to step out the cell real quick? I was like, nah. At that point, funny folk pulled the phone off him under his leg. I'm guessing he ain't knowing if I got somebody finna come in there with me. So I asked the brother, you know what I'm saying, what's up? You done heard anything back? Nah, I ain't even heard nothing. I said, man, you ain't gotta pop it on me if you done already heard you finna go home. I said, your best bet is probably to go ahead and tell the guy so you can get you a grace period. You don't know what a grace period is, and let me know you ain't never been affiliated. You ain't never been affiliated, I advise you to never to become affiliated. But if you don't went up for parole and you finna get ready to go home, you could tell the guys it's basically removing yourself from the structure. You know what I'm saying? It ain't plugging out, or it's a form of getting off count, I guess you could say. But you know what I'm saying? You still the business. They just don't require you to be active and do certain things that could jeopardize you from going home. Bruh say, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. When I get that final decision, bro, I ain't telling nobody nothing, especially not the guy, because look, when they come around trying to do all that, I'm just gonna remove myself from it, bro. I don't need nobody telling me we giving you a grace period, you know what I'm saying, so you won't get in no trouble. And they really don't care nothing about that, bro. So I ain't gonna tell nobody. I said I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Funny folk get on the phone, you know what I'm saying? He called somebody, he was like, look, Joe T just came and said you need to holler at me about something, I'm gonna hit you back. He get out the phone, boom. I said, well, look, bro, check this out. This is what I think we should do when it comes to the box and brothers going over there. He was like, bro, I don't even want to talk about that box. Now, every now and then, the box became an issue because when you go over and check the books, some of the guys got $40, $50 worth of commissary that they done got out of the box, 100, 150. You know what I'm saying? And they waiting to pay it back, but sometimes 1030 cooking the books. But if a brother on that much, you know what I'm saying, and then it's time to go over here and we finna get ready to have something, and then it come out, oh, this brother owe this much. How long he been on that? The person with the box finna get it, and, you know what I'm saying, the brother, you know what I'm saying, that owe that type of money. So, funny folks say, man, the only reason 1030 letting them folks do that because they keep getting them cigarettes, Joe T. The best bet, the only thing to do is to take the box from him. Then I say, who gonna take the box? You the only one. I said, I already got a spot. He said, they'll let you do the box and be secured. I said, nah, they'll let you take the box and be PC. Nah, I ain't taking that box. Everybody who I done seen got that box done got beat up. I ain't taking that box. 1030 crazy for having a box. Bruh bring up there's somebody on the other side, whoever got the box over there, just got a violation for pretty much the same thing. They got a limit over there. Brothers really don't post it. You get your $6 after that. You get up to about $15, $20. You really cut off at that point. So I'm finna go down and holler at 1030. I'm walking out of the cell. I hear funny folks say, man, I'm finna get that bread, bro, if you really gonna do that for me. I don't know what that means. I go on and walk out of the cell. I go down there, I tell 1030, look, this what we doing, this how we gonna do it. He was like, cool, I'm with that. We finna collect everything from every brother. I said, I'm gonna go and holler. I said, give me a list. I'm gonna go holler at some of the brothers. You can go holler at the other brothers and let them know, you know what I'm saying, this is what we need this money by this time. We ain't, other than that, 1030, either you gonna end up in a situation or you can pay it for them yourself. We gonna do that now. I ain't paying nobody. I said, that's the only thing gonna save you. So we leave out of the cell. When I leave out, Trey coming out, I'm walking kind of behind him. He slowed down a little bit. He was like, so what'd he say? What'd he say? I said, we finna collect that money. And then whenever it's time, you know what I'm saying, for them to pay that money, if they ain't got it at the end of the day, it's gonna be his fault. So he gonna have to, he was like, yeah. He was like, man, you know what I'm saying, I really wanna come and G over here. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm on my way out the door, you know what I'm saying, I'd really rather be over here with y'all, man. He was like, bro, can you get me moved over here? I was like, yeah, just come back and holler at me, you know what I'm saying, we'll do it. Let me take care of this real quick. So after I get through hollering at the brothers, that slipped my mind. 2-3 days go by. Funny folk, And Trey, they walking, I'm on the walk. When I see them, they see me, we see each other, you know what I'm saying? They pull up on my skirt. Funny folks say, man, Joe T, man, I need you to get bruh moved over here. He told me he already done hollered at you. I said, yeah, I forgot all about that. I said, bruh didn't come back over here and holler at me. I was like, bro, you sure you want to move over here? You done been over here? He was like, yeah, bro, I just want to come over here and get out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with all the guys over there. And then I said, nah, what it is, you heard me say something about the grace period. You probably realize it's going to be better for you to get the grace period over here where you ain't already been G'ing with brothers and we ain't expected certain things. So if you get over here, it's already like getting traded to another team that you ain't got no chemistry with. So you got to sit on the bench, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch, you got to observe, and it's best for brothers to be like, nah, bro, finna get ready to go home and keep you out of the business and keep you away from stuff. Man, Joe T, hey, man, I'm just saying, I'm trying to get away from over there because they already know, I got what I got going on, and brothers did this and that. They already asked me for this and asked me for that, you know what I'm saying? And then, funny folks say, and then look, bro, he gonna, you know what I'm saying? I already done, so I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I said, nah, I don't know what I said, what that mean? Look, when you came in the other day, that's when he would let me take care of. He already said he gave me the phone. So really, bro, I need him to get moved over here because them brothers over there probably already. I said, that's what it's all about. That's really what it's about. He just trying to get him. He was like, yeah, bro. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Because the brothers already, you know what I'm saying? I mess with my guy. My guy messing with me tough, you know what I'm saying? He already done took care of that. So when I'm walking out the door, I said, so you did get your final decision? No, I ain't got it yet, bro. I ain't got it yet. But I'm telling you, bro, they did my second time going up, bro. I did everything they had, bro. When I went up there, my hearing went well. I had people coming up there and supporting me, bro. I had letters from the town. Bro, I know they finna get ready to let me go home, bro. I'm just trying to get over here until I get the final decision, and then I could just lay back and chill. I look around, I said, it's only one cell open over here. Me as the security, I'm aware of that. Funny folks say, well, he can't go down there with Lil Fart. The old fart. The old fart. Commercial break me, please. Let me take you back. When I'm coming from Northwest to Turner Center, before I end, because I had to go on close first, I'm on the bus with all of these people. It smell like metal. It smell like pee. It smell like feces because it's got a little bucket back there if you got to use the bathroom. It's a long ride. You get car sick. You know what I'm saying? Because you going up and down on them hills. Like it's just, and it's nasty on it. It's unsanitized on there. And while we on there, you got people who familiar with certain penitentiaries who there. So it sound like it just finna be a family reunion when they get there. It sound like that one finna just go back and get to kick it with my homies. It's been a long time. I wonder if such and such down, still down there, did this and that. The old fart was a part of the Perverted Rainbow Club. Evidently, he done been to the penitentiary before people was aware of, you know what I'm saying, that he was a part of Perverted Rainbow Club. But this was the difference about him. He a man that would say he bisexual instead of just saying he flat out Perverted Rainbow Club. Me, if you like both, I'm gonna say you just officially, you really Perverted Rainbow Club, point blank, period. I don't know what y'all believe. If it's what y'all believe, drop it in the comment section. If you bisexual, you Perverted Rainbow, point blank, period. So when the story behind him, matter of fact, I'm running the story. We getting ready. I'm working out on the rock one day. Don't nobody want to be in the cell with the old fart because the old fart, his game was to try to feel you out. He gonna use the bathroom and not give you a courtesy flush. You don't know what a courtesy flush is? Then let me know you ain't never been to the penitentiary. You ain't never been to the penitentiary. I advise you to never go. But on the strength of doing that, when he not doing the courtesy flush, he also fading you because he gonna stroke his pig while he's sitting on the toilet at the same time. So it smell like boo-boo and it smell like a mixture. But in his mind, it's perverted rainbow game because that's whatever they using and whatever they doing, this is how it's almost like he playing these mental perverted rainbow games, which gonna get you smashed. But he only trying that with people he feel like he could try with. And the administration familiar with him when it come to that right there. So a lot of time he be in the hole because so many people be refusing to sell, or he making it like, man, they can't come in here. So a lot of time he end up in the hole because they ain't trying to hear with it, and then he gonna buck them, which I was in the hole with him before too. So we working out, and one of his games was if he smelled a fart or somebody farted, he would play perverted rainbow games with you. He would say certain things. So we walking, and he standing by the cell, and I'm guessing he acting like he done smelled a fart. He say something like, "Oh yeah, that right there. Whoever did that right there, I can tell they loot. They can take him 8. They can take 8 inches. I guarantee you, they can take them 8 inches." And we walk by, the brother say, "Man, come on, little fart, man. Come on, old fart, man. What you talking about, man? You don't smell that. You don't smell that." My folks say, "Hey, don't be playing with me. Don't be." He said, "Man, Joe T, somebody fuck around here. Somebody fucking. I could tell. That's one of them fires. They open. Somebody loose in here. That's one of them." It just come on out, you know what I'm saying? They take it 8 inches, and I'm telling you now. And he play these kind of games to keep people away from him at the same time. You don't want to go in the cell because he making it known that them the type of games that he play. So when we finish the workout, whenever I have a conversation with him, because I'm curious of people charges and how they, you know what I'm saying, how they got their time, and you know what I'm saying, and then people's personalities and backgrounds and all this stuff. It's crazy in the penitentiary. He come to get something from the store for me one day, and I was able to ask him, "Hey, what's the name? Why you in here anyway?" This man locked up because his daughter, who know he bisexual, he was with a man at the time, just messing with women here and there. The man tell me, you be surprised how many women enjoy coming and messing with him and another man. But man, I'm telling you, man, you be surprised how many of these women be watching me. Hey, look, I don't want to out that. What you locked up for, bro? He say his daughter going to prom with this dude. He have a conversation with his daughter, had a conversation with the dude. His daughter tell him she a virgin, she ain't trying to do nothing, she don't plan on doing nothing, because a lot of people know when people go to prom, that's what type of time most dudes be on, and the girls gonna be with it too. They go to prom, he said, "Man, something was just in my spirit, you know, I just kept checking on her. Then it got to the point, and he was like, man, she stopped responding to me. So I called her mama. Her mama tell me that I'm overthinking, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. She all right, somebody to call. So I asked her mama for one of her friends' numbers. Her mama gave me one of her friends' number. You know what I'm saying? She called the friend, and now she give me the number. I called the friend tell me where they at. So I jump in the car. I'm finna drive up there because my child ain't answering the phone. So I get halfway there. My daughter called me and crying, upset, basically saying he was trying to get her to do something she ain't want to do. He said, "I'm telling her I'm already on my way there. I'm finna come get you." She like, "No, I'm just gonna stay in the room with my friend," or whatever. He tell her, "Baby, that's cool, but I just need to know what room you in." He say, "My daughter say the room she was in right then, which was the room they was in." He said, "I can hear people in the room." Like it was, I asked who all in there. She say some of her friends and some of his friends just came over there, and she tell me all the stuff that's going on. She tell, "But I'm gonna stay in such and such room. I'm gonna call you and let you know." She don't know, Joe T, I'm still headed up there. So I get up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing I text her, "You, boom, she over in the other room." I go upstairs to the room, knock on the door where the dude is at. I tap on the door, Joe T, boom, 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 boom. He opened the door, boom. I can tell he a little wasted. He talking about, "Man, what's up? What's up?" He was like, "Man, your daughter, man, she down there with her friend, bro. Bro, what you doing here anyway, bro? Ain't nobody trying to do nothing." He was like, he said, I told him, "Man, I'm just trying to talk to you." He was like, "Man, I don't want to talk, man. I don't want to talk, man. Your daughter don't want to do nothing. I ain't trying to do nothing." He said, "Man, Joe T," I just nudged him a little bit. He fall back, his friend in the bedroom. So his friend like, "Man, hey man, pushing my friend, like don't be pushing my homeboy like that." I said, "Man, I just need to talk to the young man real quick about what's going on with my daughter. If you don't mind, can we get?" He was like, "Man, bro, I'm straight. Just step out for a second." So he stepped out of the room. So I sit down, Joe T. I sit down and I ask him, "Hey, Man, what? My daughter called me crying. Man, Joe T, the man haul off, get the call of my child out of name and boom, 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 and saying that and saying that. Keep in mind, the man 18, right? The man 18 years old. Man, Joe T, we get the tussling, boom, boom. I done put hands on him. Joe T, get what? Man, put pig in him, Joe T. You sitting there, you want to take something from my daughter? I don't take something from you. I'm with all that anyway. You hear me? Joe T, I'm talking about did him so bad in there. I said, man. I said, wait a minute, old fart. Wait a minute, old. Man, let me tell you something, Joe T. Let me tell you something about these dudes, right? A lot of these dudes now feel like because I mess with a man that they can talk to me in a kind of way, treat me in a way. No, man, Joe T, man, listen, I'm gonna kill something, man. You hear me? What my sexual preferences ain't got nothing to do with, don't make me soft. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me no coward. Don't make me less of a man because, you know, I got my own sexual preferences. You know what I'm saying? Even in here in the penitentiary. These dudes know what's up with me, Joe T. That's why they don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? They just say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, they know if it come down to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take care of my business. Let me call you back. I'm doing something. I'm calling you right back. They know at the end of the day, I'm going to take care of my business, Joe T. So I don't care how nobody feel about what I got going on. If they come down there in their cell and, you know what I'm saying, that ain't what they own, you know what I'm saying, and we cool, we cool. But the minute you trying to treat me like, man, I know what you about. I know what you doing. I'm going to play them games with you. I hope you ready to fight. And then if you don't want to fight, I hope you're ready to stab something because I'm with that too. But if you come down there and you being a man, you know what I'm saying, you respecting me as a man, respecting the space, they ain't bringing your homeboys in there trying to treat me like I'm less of a man because I like what I like, then it is what it is, Joe T. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care nothing about none of that. This, the man, the only one with a cell open, and he black. You ain't finna get no black dude to move in that cell. It's already hard to go through the administration and get a white boy move, especially if it's a white boy with a rap. And what I mean, if he's got a rap sheet, I'm saying if he been in and out the hole, he known as a holder, he known as a mule, he known as so many different things. He cook whiskey, he do tattoos, he get to fighting all the time because he get in debt, he a junkie. It's gonna be hard to get them in there too because they aware of the person whose cell he moving in, so they gonna have all kind of questions, you know what I'm saying, why you want to go in there, which could also make the cell hot because the administration might think something going on where they over there in the cell all the time. So I tell funny folk, I'm like, bruh, it's only one cell open here, and it's an old fart. Bruh say, nah, I'm not going in the cell with the old fart. I'm not going in the cell with the old fart, man. I ain't going home if I go in there. I said, only way to do that is if somebody will move in that cell and you move in the cell. Bruh say, man, if I'm moving the cell with somebody until, you know what I'm saying, bro, you get that, I'd rather be in the cell with a white boy, you know what I'm saying, one that's cool. Funny folks say, I got a white boy, you know what I'm saying, down there, you know what I'm saying, they owe me. I'm finna go down there and holler at him and see if he'll go in the cell with the old fart. He said, Joe T, you'll go holler at the old fart. I said, I'm not finna go holler at him. You gonna have to go down there and holler at him. But Joe T, man, you know everybody cool. I'm not finna go holler at the old fart, bro. You go holler at the old fart. So he go down there, holler at the white boy. I see him and the white boy come out of the cell. Me and Trey standing up there, Trey say, man, he finna try to put that boy in the cell with the old fart, man, for real, Joe T. What if something happened? I said, that's on him. He the one trying to get you over here. You want to come over here, man, and you cool with him doing that. I told that's the, man, I don't want that on my conscience, Joe T, man. He do something to that white boy, bro. That ain't, I said, man, we in a penitentiary, man. Hey, if the white boy said he want to go in there, he know the possibility of what happened, bro. Hey, but hey, man, Joe T, what I'm saying, bro, by the time he go down, 10:30 come out, funny folk come off and he like, man, Joe T, Trey, come here real quick. I said, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. He said, man, Joe T, for real, bro, come down here real quick, bro. So I'll tell Trey, I'm like, man, come on. So we go down there, the white boy standing outside the cell. We step in the cell with the old fart. Pow. Man, Blessed said, what's going on with your old fart? man, I ain't doing nothing, man. Your brother just came down there and hollered at me, man. Said y'all trying to get one of your guys over here, man. He done brought the snow bunny over here, man. Trying to move the snow bunny in the cell with me. You know, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? If he want to come in here, you know, he can come in here, man, and get bruh moved over here, man. I just I do need a little something, you know what I'm saying? If you're Trey was like, man, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get over here with my guys, you know what I'm saying, before I go home. He like, I'm cool with that, just break me off, you know what I'm saying? And whatever I need to sign, you know what I'm saying, with the paperwork or whatever. Funny folk open the door. Hey, go get the paperwork, man, from the counselor, man. Come back, you know what I'm saying, before we get signed. So they signed it. They both got to put their signatures on there for the move. Trey got to sign his sheet. Boom. He got to sign off that he moving over there. The seller, he moving over there. The seller cool with him coming in there because it's a white boy. It's a whole thing you got to do to sign off for the administration to cover their own track. So the white boy move in there. The white boy ain't in there 2-3 days. Him and the old fart get to fighting, and the old fart, I'm talking about, put the work in on the white boy to the point where the white boy chose to stay in there, which is a whole nother story. He embarrassed the boy so bad, but he just whooped him and basically explained to him, man, this is what's going on in this cell. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't with that, you ain't with that. We can leave it at that. And the white boy decided that, okay, since that's understood, we done fought, I'm going to go ahead and stay in here. Now, in a predator mind, that ain't how they taking it. They gonna try you again. Point ain't no you stood up for yourself. I tried you. That's out the way. Now, they call Big Yard. Big Yard, Big Yard. We mob down to the Big Yard. The white boy that folk in the cell with is holding a knife for somebody. I don't know if it's his. That's what was said. He's holding a knife for somebody or it belongs to somebody else, right? That's what was said at first. While we all down at the Big Yard, the police come to the Big Yard looking for the white boy. They come, get the white boy, escort him to the hole. Now, we already know what that is. They don't want to search their cell, and both of them going to the hole because whatever it was, they came down here to get the cellmate. Ain't no way nobody thinking to themselves, bruh done told something and they coming to get, you know what I'm saying, dude off the yard. We finished wreck. Soon as we walk in the unit, bruh gone to the hall. Folk them rush up before we even go. Folk, we need to go in and see her, folk. We need to go in and see her, bro. Bruh can't come back to the compound. I'm like, who? What you got? What you talking about? Who can't come back to the Trey? Funny folk. Man, where bro at? Man, where bro at? He ain't concerned about bro. He worried about where that phone is at. We go in the cell. Funny folks say, man, hey, bro. Man, if they done need some wood, man, that's crazy, bro. Bro, I already done gave bro my money. The brother started coming in the cell. When they come in, Machiavelli explained, the police come in, go in that cell. As they leaving out, they hearing bruh say, man, that's my cellies, man. That ain't mine, man. It ain't got nothing to do with me, man. That's my celly. He on the yard. That's my celly stuff. He on the yard. They coming over to see what's going on because they finna take you straight to the hole. Point blank, period. So when they brought them going over talking about, bro, what's up? What you doing? What's going on? Man, they done came in here, man, found a knife, man. I'm trying to tell them, man, that's my celly. Machiavelli said, I told him, hey, folks, you can't be saying it to the police. Yo, said, you got to straighten that out with your selling. Machiavelli say, man, bro, I'm finna get ready to go home, bro. I ain't even got time for none of that. I ain't even got time to be going to the hole. Machiavelli tell him, bro, that's telling, bro. He go off. Machiavelli said, man, he go off on me talking about, bro, you ain't talking about nothing, bro. You got all that time, bro. Bro, they came in here, bro. I ain't even know they was in here. He going in. Machiavelli say, man, bro, can't come back to the compound, man. That's over with. Funny folks say, man, now, bro gotta come back to the compound. Bro gotta come back to the compound, bro. That ain't even straight. We don't even know what's going on, man. If his seller take that charge and it was his, then you already know what it is with a knife. He said, my man, bro should have took his lick, went to the hole, and once his seller got back there, he would have knew what time it was, cause brother business, bro. Once they would have got back there to the hole, or the police came down here, they could have easily just asked them, did that belong to him? Funny folks say, Well, evidently the white boy didn't say it was his because they came down there and they took him to the hole and folk ain't out yet. Man, I'm just saying, bro, at the end of the day, regardless if the white boy go back there and say it or not, bro, we don't talk to the police like that. Man, Joe T, bro, man, bro, come on, bro. I said, man, look, man, no, Joe T, I'm telling you, bro said, that's my sellers. I said, the white boy ain't affiliated. So we condone and telling? I said, I ain't condoning telling, bro. I'm siding with GD. No, bro. If that was me, bro, 6 minutes, no cover, instantly. I said, we don't know what kind of arrangement he had with his seller, bro. If he had an arrangement and it was understood with his selling, if they come in here, that's your, man, I'm telling you, take that charge. And you know what I'm saying? If that's how it went, then he would, bro, we don't talk to the police. Bro, I can't even believe you saying that. So I asked the brothers, I'm like, so if you got a seller and it's understood, the police come in there, why come you can't just say to the police, hey, look, that ain't me, that my sellers. That's what we saying when we go to the D-board. Hey, that my sellers, he gonna take the charge. If that, he said, bro, they had just came in and did the search, bro, so it looked like to the part, bro, was telling. I said, well, bro, we're going to have to wait, bro. Send a kite back there with bro. If he come out the hole, bro, then evidently the white boy took the charge. The white boy wouldn't take the charge. They sending kites back there. The knife supposed to have belonged to folk. It was his personal. He trying to pay the white boy while they back there to take the charge because of the situation. The white boy done wrote kites out here and to his partners and told them, of course, the folks done did their investigation and he telling them, man, that wasn't my knife. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with taking the charge, but I ain't trying to come out there and be in a situation with the folks because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's being said, you know what I'm saying? And the brother done got locked up and this and that. It get to Machiavelli. Machiavelli running to me. Machiavelli say, man, bro, I'm finna send the kite back there to the white boy and let the white boy know he ain't got it. He can come back out here like that's cool. So they trying to sort this out, right? The white boy saying he ain't taking the knife case. So they gotta sit back there in the hole until whatever. So they end up running this course. Folk don't come out the hole, the white boy come out. So when the white boy come in the park, all the folks swarming, we go in the cell asking him what happened. He said, man, look, bro, when bro moved in the cell, I told him, you know what I'm saying, the stuff I had going on, you know what I'm saying, I had a couple of needles, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. He tell me, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if y'all know, you know what I'm saying, he got the jack. You know what I'm saying, I look at funny folk look at me being funny folk look at each other. And then he said, you know what I'm saying, he had his own little personal that he was getting ready to sell. You know what I'm saying, funny folk saying, why he had a knife? What? This ain't even making sense. This ain't even making sense, bro. He finna go home. Why would he have it? He moved over here. I said, hold on, funny folk. He said, man. So when he told me that, he asked me, he was like, look, I don't even take it out the cell, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really move like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be chilling, you know what I'm saying? So if they run in here, can I pay you to take the charge? So I told him, man, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? If it come down to it, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Funny folks say, man, I told you, man, bruh down, bruh straight. But, you know what I'm saying? He said, man, look, when the police came to the yard, you know what I'm saying? The police walking me back talk about, man, your seller done told on you. And I'm like, what you talking about? I'm denying whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's going on. They talking about, man, yeah, your seller said, you know what I'm saying, it was your knife in the cell. And then he said you had some needles in the cell. Like, folk told them stuff, you know what I'm saying, was trying to get them to get other stuff. Machiavelli said, Joe T. I said, yeah, that's a wrap. Funny folks said, man, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Because Joe T, you just said you were taking GD side. Now the white boy saying, I said, why folk ain't come out the hole? The white boy said, he said he ain't coming back out. He had already said that. You know what I'm saying? When he was back there, bro, he said he staying in the hole. Was staying in the hole doing what? Like he checked in. I said, what happened with the charge? Then they want us to take the charge or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he doing. Man, they sending kites back there, bro won't even write back. But finally, word get to the compound, he finna try to explain he finna try to write a letter explaining that wasn't his knife. Now that he told the police that it wasn't his knife, he in danger of his life because he was once affiliated. He done ran this stuff to the administration. These folks done started coming in the park and searching the folks and stuff and asking questions. Is he in danger for his life? You know what I'm saying? And all this whole type of stuff. And brother, I'm like, oh, no, that's over with. Folk can't go nowhere. And if he don't, now that he got that write-up, because whatever happened, if he go to any other compound, bro, it's over with. He can't go nowhere. Now, the thing with stuff like that in the penitentiary is you don't want to come to the penitentiary and end up in a situation like that knowing you potentially finna come home. You had the phone, you had the knife, you knowing what type of situation you put yourself in. You say you done did all your program, and you still put yourself in a predicament where you can, and then you chose to tell on somebody. You done made it through the penitentiary. Right when you potentially finna walk out of the door, you so tired and so sick and not ready to go home, you don't put yourself in a way worse situation right now. Even if you go to the street and come back, it's still gonna follow you. What is you doing? And I'm gonna tell y'all some more about Lil Fart, but that's it for today.